مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Good morning, students, and welcome to our new reading lesson for today. This is Unit 10A, and this is Mr. Mohamed Abdel Fattah. To begin with, let's have a look at the objectives of today's lesson. First, we are going to skim an interview and decide which topics are included. Secondly, we are expected to scan the interview to answer detailed comprehension questions. And finally, it will be our turn to work out the meanings of new vocabulary items from context and match them with their relevant definitions. Hello everybody, off we go. This is our warming up question. Exercise A, Student's Book, page 142. What do you think the main causes of homelessness are? When somebody is homeless, it is clear that he has nowhere, no house to stay in. And this is a suggested answer. I believe that unemployment and poverty are the main reasons for homelessness. Not being able to find a job or losing one's job makes it difficult for a person to pay their bills and afford their accommodation. Mental health is also a factor. Serious mental health issues can make a person more likely to experience unemployment and poverty, and consequently, they may find themselves in a position where they are unable to cover their basic needs. As a result, they end up living on the streets. Here we are dealing with exercise B. Read the interview with Harry Angels quickly and take the topics that are mentioned. Dear students, at this stage of the lesson, I would suggest that you stop the video for 3 minutes till you skim read the interview, and then we can refer to the topics. As you can work out, gentlemen, there are 4 main topics which are included in the interview, and they are: very good, A, his family, and the following is, that's right, B, his education. After that, amazing, D, the difficulties he faces selling the magazine. And finally, brilliant suggestion, the support he gets from the organization. Thank you very much. Now, let's deal with the following exercise. After skimming the interview to decide the topics which are included, it's now our turn to deal with exercise C, which is actually a scanning exercise. Read the text again and answer the questions. Choose A, B, C, or D. Gentlemen, it's your time to have 4 minutes to scan the text for detail and work out the answers. Now we can check together. Question 1. In the first paragraph, what is Harry's main point about the Big Issue magazine? That's a correct answer. A lower quality product may not have survived as long. Question 2. What do we find out about Harry's involvement with the Big Issue in the third paragraph? That's a wonderful answer. He appreciated the encouragement he received. Question 3. When he first started selling the magazine, it can be inferred that Harry? That's wonderful. Harry felt uncomfortable approaching people. Question 4. What did Harry feel embarrassed about? Yes, that's a genuine answer. He was embarrassed about the way his life had turned out. And finally, this is question 5. What does Harry suggest about the big issue and public opinion? Yes, this is a correct answer. It has made the general public more considerate towards the homeless. Thank you very much. Thank you for your hard work, and now let's move on to our following task. This is exercise D. Provide a written response to the following question in your own words. Use information from the text to support your answer. After reading Harry's story, what do you think would have prevented him from becoming homeless, and why? And this is a supposed answer. If Harry had received a better education and achieved some qualifications at school, it would probably have been much easier for him to find employment when he lost his job at the supermarket. This would have prevented him from being in a position where he was unable to pay his rent, and he would not have ended up homeless. In addition, if his parents had still been around when he needed them, they would have been able to support him or provide him with a permanent place to live. That's a good answer. Now, let's go on to deal with exercise E. Exercise E. Look at the highlighted words or phrases in the text and match them with their meanings. Then check your answers using a dictionary. Now, let's have a look at these words and phrases. Come to terms with. That's a right definition to accept something unpleasant. Number 2, reassuring. That's good. It's D. Lessening a person's feeling of anxiety, fear, or worry. Number 3, turn something around. Amazing. It's E. To go from a bad situation or set of circumstances to one which is better. Number 4, judgmental. That's right. It is A. Criticizing people easily and quickly. And finally, publicize. Of course, it is C. To increase society's awareness of something. Gentlemen, this is our turn to deal with our final exercise. Finally, gentlemen, this is exercise F, which is a discussion based on the topic of the lesson. This is our first question. What do you think of the concept behind the homeless selling the big issue? This is a supposed answer. I think it's a brilliant concept which helps a great number of people in need. It has also helped raise people's awareness of the problem of homelessness around the world. And another question. Have you ever bought a similar magazine? If not, would you buy one if you saw a homeless person selling it? Why? Why not? And this is a supposed answer. I haven't bought a similar magazine before, but I will definitely buy one because I want to help homeless people to make an honest living as well as support them in trying to improve their life circumstances. It is important to do all that we can do for people in need to make their lives easier. Dear students, I'm really grateful to your hard work. Thank you very much and goodbye.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.